You might see them in the city, your backyard, or in the park. They're the animals that share our urban jungles. Pretty ordinary, standard critters, right? You walk right past them every day. Well, today we're taking a closer look because there's something strange going on in the neighbourhood. We've hit this inner city parkland in search of water dragons, and we've definitely come to the right place. They are everywhere and definitely not scared of us. And that's actually kind of weird. Beth, Water Dragon Pro, is on the case. Beth, there are so many of these water dragons in front of us. It's really not like a wild cheetah out in the jungle, is it?
No. So although these are considered a wild animal, they're much more habituated to human presence, so they're much more used to us being here.
Yeah, and there's so many. There's literally 3 in front of us, some over here, and even behind us.
Yeah. So their habitat has become much smaller, and that isolation has meant that their population numbers have become much bigger, so their density is much higher here compared to those in native habitat populations.
I see. So them being so many of them, does it cause some drama?
Yeah, so there is a bit of drama that happens here in the parklands. They're kind of found to be a bit more aggressive here in the city than compared to native habitat populations, and you'll see some of those aggressive behaviours happening around us now.
Okay. So when they do have a bit more space, what does a water dragon's natural environment look like? This. It's called a riparian habitat, the plants and trees that grow alongside water. Dragons are ordinarily really good at climbing and then dropping into the water and swimming away if they have to. Here, in our parks, things look sort of similar, but not exactly. Look at these big guys, Beth. My gosh. So they do look a bit different. What is it that makes them look so different to each other?
Yeah, so the one that you're holding is from native habitats, whereas the one that I'm holding is from here in the city, and you can see that the biggest difference between the two is their size. So the guys from the city are much, much bigger than those in the native habitat.
Why is that?
They'll adapt to what vegetation is around. So some will be adapted to more ground dwelling, while some will be more adapted to tree climbing.
Okay.
So for example, some will have longer or shorter limbs depending on whether they're more ground dwelling or whether they climb trees.
Okay, and why don't they just move back to the rainforest or in the wild?
Yeah, so these populations here, especially in the city, have become very isolated. So they were here first, and then the Brisbane city grew up around them, and now they can't kind of get out because they're surrounded on all sides by infrastructure. So they're quite happy here and just happy to chill out.
It's really amazing, Beth, because we can sort of see the evolution right here in front of us.
Yeah, evolution is often thought of as a very slow process, but research, especially on these guys, shows that evolution can happen at a much quicker pace, and these guys are really at home here too.
Yeah, definitely.